welcome back to FFL Boss Tutorials. Today we're going to be covering the My Customer Records section of the software. My Customers portion of the system is going to be located on that left-hand menu right here, right above the My FFLs, right below My Products and Firearms, labeled as My Customers. When you click on that, it will take you to your customer list. Now, as you do transactions, this list will get larger, but each of these lists is going to be maintained as you do transactions or as you add those customers. So let's go look up Brad Pitt. Once you are in the customer record, you have the ability to add all kinds of different pieces of data. Now, each of these different pieces of data is most likely an ATF required thing. Some of these are not necessarily required, like the social security number or a UPIN. A UPIN, for those of you who don't know what that means, that is a unique personal identifying number. That is a number that the FBI will give out to people who sometimes, because their name is so common, can get mixed up with other people around the country who might have felonies or some sort of criminal history that would prohibit them from owning a firearm, which can cause a mistake in the background check and can cause an unnecessary denial. If one of your customers happens to get an unnecessary denial when they know that they have not committed a crime, it is always a good idea to have them reach out to the FBI, dispute that, and also apply for a UPIN so that that does not happen in the future. Additionally, the system handles legal trusts and entities. So if your customer wants to put those firearms under the name of a trust, you can manage that and do that right here. Each of these different tabs up here at the top, you can put in different pieces of information, including address, email address, phone number. The Histories tab is where the firearm history will happen or show for that client. And then a change log is a record of all of the changes that have been made to that customer's account. Additionally, if you're doing transactions with something like, or somebody that works for a government agency or a police department, you can create that person as a point of contact and then come back into the account and switch it over to a business account. Here's where you would mark this as something like Maricopa County Sheriff's. Now that you've created those customer records, they can be utilized to do dispositions to, or when you're doing the kiosk mode, which is over here on the left or up here at the top to get to, that customer can fill out the information on site and their customer record will be created once that transaction is completed. That wraps up the customer records module. If you do have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. And as always, thank you for using FFL Boss, your FFL software provider.